and MinIFS. This one. Okay. Now here,
Sir, I have one question.
uh-huh.
In this MaxIf and MinIFs, if we want to know in which month the maximum sales has been done,
Mm-hmm.
with this
Mm-hmm.
formula, can we do it?
Yeah. So that will be the same one, na? That will be the same the agent wise like this one.
Okay.
Like for example, just consider instead of the agent name, just consider the month name.
Okay.
So like for the this one, okay, like for the maximum, this one, right? Okay, let me show you in this way so you will understand. Here I have this data, okay, and here I'm just taking the month column, okay, and I say Jan, Feb, March, April, and so on, like this. You need in which month the highest sales has been done, correct? Like here in this case, the October, right? So what I will do, I just need to use the VLOOKUP, this one, VLOOKUP, and here I can use the max function that in this range, find the highest value. And where the highest value is coming, this will work as my lookup value. And this will be my table array now, comma 2, comma 0, and enter. In the October month, the highest sales has been done or not? Tell me.
Yes.
So,
Yeah.
like we showed now, large 1, 2, 3. So, is it possible to see with means conditional with if condition that large 1, 2, 3, like max if and min if? Is there large if and
No,
large?
no, 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 no. There is
So
no
we okay.
if, there is no large if, no. If you want to go for, then you have to make the combination of if and large together. Okay. In the older version, if you will see, you will not be able to see this function max ifs and min ifs. So earlier when we have to achieve this one, na, so we have to use the if function, and here we have to use the max function like this.
How
Okay.
it was calculated large means you shown na, if and large, how to use that?
So you should have that kind of a scenario also, na.
So for example, here, if you want to see in central large 1, 2, 3, in west side large 1, 2. So how can we see
What do you want?
in a column D in the central, if we
Hmm.
want to know top two amount, and in west side we want to know top two amount. Is it doable?
Look, in the central, if you need the top two amount, right?
Yes, sir.
So what you have to do it, if you just want to go for the top two for the central. So let me show you. So like here, you have taken this central, right? This one. So here, if you just use that here, if you are using this simple large, so
Yes,
it
sir.
will, okay, if you are using this large one, so here in this array, if I will use this if condition, that if in this range where the central is coming, okay, I need to pick the data from this, and here I need the second highest, or suppose the first highest example. So now you can see for the central, if you just focus on the central only, for the
Uh,
central the first highest is a 15,000 or not,
oh, great. Yeah, yeah.
right? And if I
Yes.
say I need the second highest, so what I will do, my formula will remain the same, and here I will just put that formula, and here in place of the 1, if I press the 2, I'm getting the second highest or not, which is 14,571 for the central,
Yes, yes.
right?
Okay.
This one.
So while writing if condition here, we are not using comma. You are writing equal to.
Yes.
Okay. And then the range and after the bracket, you apply that 1 or 2.
Hmm.
This is different if condition, like it's
Yes.
earlier shown us.
Hmm.
Okay. Okay, sir. 1 or 2.
Hmm.
This is different if condition, like it's
Yes.
earlier shown us.
Hmm.
Okay. Okay, sir.
Clear?
Yes.
Now we are going to see this pivot table concept. Okay, so what exactly the pivot table is? Okay, so before I jump into the pivot table, would you like to practice this one also?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so okay, so I'm just pasting this data, maxif and minif, which I have just created it now. I have pasted in the chat window. Can you copy it from here and just perform this maxif and minif also? And I'm pasting this formula here as well for your reference. This is maxif. This is maxif. And this is minif. I have pasted this data in the chat window, so you can copy it from there.
Multiple condition in MaxIFS.
We can use na. If you see in the syntax, can you see the criteria range 1, criteria 1, criteria range 2,
Right.
criteria? Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
So this formula, large with if condition.
Okay.
As I completed that mean ifs, I just want to practice.
Shall I proceed further? Okay. So now let's discuss about this pivot table. Okay. So pivot table is one of the most important thing into the Excel, because pivot table basically you use for the reporting point of view. Okay. So for the reporting purpose, we prefer this pivot table. So this pivot table basically helps you to summarize the data. Okay. Like for example, if I have given you this raw data and I ask you, can you please tell me that in which branch what is the total sales has been done? I need that report. Second, also I need that which agent has done what kind of a sales in which branch. I need that kind of a reporting. So to get the insights of your data set, you have to create the report, which you can create by the help of the pivot table. So to implement the pivot table or to apply the pivot table, we have the shortcut key as a Alt DP, and second is a Alt DPF. Okay, Alt DP. Alt stands for the alter, D as in data, and P as in pivot. Same, alter, data, pivot, and F stands for the finish. The difference between these two shortcut key is, if you press the Alt DP, then you will have the choice that the pivot table which you want to create in the new worksheet or into the existing worksheet. Okay, but if you press the Alt DPF, then default it will create into the new worksheet. Okay, and in the interview they ask the question that how many drag fields do we have in the pivot table. So in the pivot table we have a 4 drag fields: filters, rows, columns, and values. We have these 4 drag fields in the pivot table. So in the pivot table, basically we go for the drag and drop. Okay, we drag and drop the fields into this drag field section as per our reporting requirement. So for example, if I have this data set and I just want to know that what is the total sales has been done by each and every agent. So simply what I did, I selected the range, I selected the data. Okay. You can also go it from here. If you go into the insert pivot table, and here you can see the pivot table. Okay. You can also go it from here. Or if I press Alt D P, I will get this wizard. Okay. If I will just click on the finish, the default in the new sheet, it will get created. I am clicking on finish. So see, default the sheet 2 has been added, right? Just focus on this. Sheet 2 has been added, where you can see the pivot table, and in the right hand side you will see this pivot table field section, and under that you will be able to see all the headers of your data set. Like here in my data, you can see the agent, account type, opened by, branch, customer, date, and amount. All these headers you will be able to see under this pivot table field section. And you have a 4 drag fields here, which is filters, rows, columns, and values. You can see where you can drag and drop your fields, and you can create the visualization as per your requirement. So like if I drag this agent into this filters, so I will see all the agent name into this filter section like this in drop down. Okay. If I drag this agent name into column, I will see all the agent name column wise. If I just drag this agent name into this rows, I can see this one. Okay. Also, when you are just creating a reporting, also you just need to be more conscious that which report format is suitable for the user to easy understand. Okay. So if I just drag this amount into the values also, so now you can see my report is ready now. I can see that which agent has done what kind of a total sales. This one, I can see this one, right? So here it created agent wise total sales. And always remember in the always remember in the values section, always you have to drag that field for which you want to perform the numeric calculation. Like you want to make the sum, you want to do the count, you want to do the maximum, minimum, standard deviations and all. So you have to drag that field into this values section. Okay. Now if until my cursor is on the pivot table, in the right hand side you will see this pivot table fields. But as soon as I just put the cursor outside of my pivot table, it will disappear. If I will put the cursor in pivot table anywhere, it will come back again. Okay. Now if in case you close this from here by clicking on this close button, if you close this one, it will not appear now, right? So if you want to get it back, so in your pivot table you can do the right click anywhere, and you will see this option in the bottom, show field list. Click on that, it will appear again. Okay. And if you do the right click on pivot table and click on the hide field list, it will hide now. Okay. So from here you can perform these things. Now the grand total which is coming over here on the row number 14, if you do not require this grand total, you can do the right click, and here you will get this option as a remove grand total. Click on that, so that grand total will remove from your pivot table. Okay. So this is the concept, and here you can change the header, you can rename the header as per your requirement. Okay. Like here the row labels and amount is coming. So I can change it. I can change like this, agent name, and I say total sales like this. So I can change this one. Okay. Now, if I say, okay, I need the total sales also, that which agent has done what kind of a sales, and also I need the average sales also. So I created a one pivot table, and here my requirement is total sales versus average sales, agent wise. So what I will do, similarly, the same thing. I will use this agent here and I will use the amount here. So it will give me the total sales, right? But also I need what? I need the average sales. So average sales is what? Average sales of the amount. So I will drag this amount one more time into this values section. So you can see it is showing this total amount here and total amount here. So this C column amount I will convert into the average. So to convert into the average, there are a multiple ways. The first way, in this header, sum of amount to which is you are able to see on my screen. Double click on that. Once you do the double click, value field setting wizard will appear and you can convert this to the average and you can click on OK. This is a one thing. Second, if you select your pivot table, so on the top you will see this pivot table analyze, and under that you will see this field setting option. Just click on that. The same value field setting wizard will be appear and you can select the average from here. This is the second way. The third way is, in the values you can see the sum of amount to. Just click on this sum of amount to and you will see this value field setting and the same wizard will appear and you can select the average from here. This is the third way. And the fourth and the last way is, in any of the column, in any of the cell value in C column, do the right click and here you will see the summarize values by and you will see this average. Once you click on this, so see, it is converted into this average now. Okay, and decimal place you can adjust it from here like 2 decimal points. So you can see which agent has done what total sales and what average sales, right? So if I say this is agent name, this is my total sales and this is my average sales. Okay,
No, here
this one.
average as in what? Like average sales indicates what?
Average sales basic. Okay, let me add a one more field, you will understand. Here I just also want that how many accounts has been sold, so I'm just taking the account also. So you can see account count. So it means Abhishek Kumar has sold the 143 account. So average sales is what? Average sales is basically the total sales which is done by this Abhishek Kumar is divided by the number of observations of Abhishek Kumar. So what is the total sales for Abhishek Kumar? 1261108, right? And how many accounts has been sold out by the Abhishek Kumar? It means how many records do we have for the Abhishek Kumar? 143. So if you divide this sales by this 143, the same average sales you are getting or not?
Yes,
Okay,
clear.
yeah, this one. So average sales is basically the total sales which is done by the agent is divided by the number of the lines for that particular agent. Okay, this one. So this is the average sales. Is this clear, everyone? Now, if I say I want to know which agent has done what sales for which branch, it means like Anup Kumar has done what sales in the central branch, what sales in the North County branch, what sales in the West Side branch, and same for the other agents also. So I will create a pivot table here, and here I want to show the agent wise sales for each branch. Okay, so I will use the agent name here, I will use the amount here, and now I will use the branch and which I will drag into the columns. You can see my report is ready. Look, simply I have dragged it. You can drag it anywhere. Like if you drag the branch here, agent here, this number is also the same. There is no difference in the number. But can you see? This is not a good visualization because user has to go to the right side and see this one, right? So you also need to be focused on this one. So you can see this is the great summarized report. Okay, it has captured a less space in the reporting, so it is easy for user to see the report, right? So here you can see this one, right? So you can see which agent has done what sales in the central branch, what sales in the North County branch, and what sales in the West Side branch, right? Now, in the interview, from one of the candidate, the question was asked, can you see for the some agent where there is a no sales in that particular branch, what you are able to see? Blank you are able to see? These two, right? So I say I do not want to show the blank. Either I want to show the zero or I want to show the no sales. So I will do the right click on pivot table, go into this pivot table options, and can you see this option for the empty cell show? What do you want to show? You have to write it over here. Like if I say the zero, for example, and now once I will click on OK, so these two blank cells will fill with a zero. See, can you see it fill with a zero or not? Yes or no? Because I have just performed this formatting, so you can see this hyphen. Otherwise, can you see this zero in formula bar?
Yes.
Hope so.
Right? This one. Earlier it was not. See, when earlier I have selected it, there was nothing into this formula bar. But when I have just given that one, you can see the zero. Or if I say I want to show as a no sales, so I will simply say no sales and click on OK. So see, on these two places, you can see there is no sales. Right? So these blank cells also I can fill with that. Okay. Just try this, everyone, till here for this. Agent wise total sales, total average sales, this one and this one. Just try till here and do let me know. If I want to see the report in more drill level, okay. So for example, I just created this pivot table, and here I just want to see that in which branch for which customer what sales has been done. Okay, I want to see agent, branch, and customer wise report. So I drag this agent, I drag the branch, okay, and I drag the amount. Now here, if you see, if I drag the customer also below this branch, so you can see this one. Okay, this total is not required to me because this total is showing this total is this one, this total is showing this one, so total is not required. Do the right click, subtotal branch and check. Now if you see, it is giving you the more drill level report that this person, like for example, this Anup Kumar has done in the central branch for the existing customer and for the new customer this sales. For the North County, this sales. For the West Side, this sales. And you can see this minus sign over here. If you click on this, your report will get collapse. So this report is solving the two purpose for you. The one purpose, it is also giving you the branch wise report. And if you want to see the more drill level that in which branch for which customer what sales has been done, you can click on the plus sign, so it will expand the customer wise report also, that in this branch, for the existing customer this is the sales, for the new customer this is the sales, right? So you can collapse this one and you can expand this one. So this is basically known as a grouping or the hierarchy. Okay. Similarly, like suppose in this report, if I just want to show that in which quarter what sales has been done. Okay. In which quarter what sales has been done. So I have the data for this 2001 over here, right? This one. So I can use this one. Now, here I'm just selecting this data and all DPF. And now just tell me that for the quarter, which field is going to help you?
Date.
Date. So drag this date into this rows and or do one thing. Like I dragged into this column, drag the date into this column, and now I drag the agent also in the rows and I drag the amount here. Okay, you will get the date like this. Do the right click and ungroup this one. Okay, default it will take the group. This is your original data. Now I want to see that in which quarter what sales has been done. So you can do the right click on any of the month, click on the group, and here you see the quarters. If you uncheck the month and click on the quarters, you can see it is giving you the quarter wise report, that in which quarter what sales has been done. See, right? This one. If you want to see in which quarter for which month what sales has been done, so do the right click on this quarter one, go in the group and also select the month along with this quarter and okay. So now you can see this total is not required. You can see if I just keep this collapse, I can see the quarter wise report. And if I just expand this, like for example quarter 4, so I can see in October, November and December what sales has been done. Okay, this one. So in this it is going to help you. Okay, so this is basically the part of the grouping. And in the grouping, don't think about this that every time it will give you this option year, month, quarter. No, it if your data is into the date, then you will see this option. But if your data is in the number format, for example, I have a age and I have a premium. Okay, and here I'm just taking some age between 17 to 70. Okay, this one. And now I have the some premium, I say 100 to 1000. Okay, now suppose I have this data set. Now if I just want to create a slab here, okay, if you have seen uh, that slab is what, like for example 0 to 0 to 30, 31 to 60, 61 to 90, like this is basically the slab, right? So if I want to create a slab, so for example I'm just creating the pivot table by using this data. So I'm creating this in the side here, so I'm just selecting existing sheet. Okay, now see if I'm selecting this age and selecting this premium, okay, this one, so you are getting this one, right? In the age of 21 the total premium is this 25 days. But if I just want to create a class interval like 21 to 30, 31 to 40, like this, so if I do the right click and click on group, you will see this one, a start point, end point, and a step by. A start and end automatically it will detect on the basis of your data set. So see, start point, that is your minimum value, is 21. Ending is your 69, which is a maximum value, right? And you want to create in the 10-10 interval or in the 5-5 interval. You can define this one. Okay, like in 5 interval, like 21 to 25, like this way. So you can change this interval from 10 to 5. But if you selected default is a 10, you can change this also. If I click on OK, so see 21 to 30, the total premium is this one, which is pending. 41 to 50, this one. 51 to 60, this one. 61 to 70, this one, right? So in this kind of a data, if you want to create this slab kind of a data, so you can also create by using the grouping option. Okay, so this grouping option depends that which field you are using for the grouping. Now, the most important point, we are going to see the calculated field. This is one of the most important things.